Hello, members of South Campbell Avenue Baptist Church. I thought I would take just a few minutes and make a few comments about some of the recent developments. And there's a realistic possibility that by the time you get this video, it will have already changed again, because things changed hourly throughout the day yesterday, and they're liable to continue changing that way. But there's unprecedented things going on right now, and those things affect our church assembly and our opportunities to meet. And so because of that, we have to make changes that go along with things that are handed down to us. And so first of all, thank you for your prayers for the preaching at the meeting over in Summersville. And the Lord's blessed that and given liberty to preach. And I'm very thankful for that. But also thankful that I wasn't too far away, that I could be very, very connected this week with what's going on here in Springfield, and even back in Springfield here today, which is Tuesday, to be able to address the situations and kind of find out exactly what's going on and be able to have my finger on the pulse of the situation. And the pulse is changing rapidly, and there's just a lot going on. We've had suggestions and guidelines handed down from the top of our government at the presidential level, all the way down to the state level, where Governor Parsons has made recommendations. There's the CDC's recommendations. And then, as of yesterday, the city made recommendations that were in the form of an ordinance that is punishable for violators by fines and even possible jail time. So what that means is, if you haven't seen this on the news, is that gatherings and places of faith are not allowed to meet in groups of 50 or more in the same room. The president made recommendations yesterday that people not meet in groups of 10 or more. So based upon these guidelines and restrictions, and making full consideration of the dangers that are out there, we want to be considerate to that, and we are going to be making some changes. Now, I'm not going to go into all of the reasons for these changes at this time in this video. I'm going to be addressing that tomorrow night, and you're going to be able to hear that in the form of a message that I'm going to preach. And so at this point, I just want to let you know the plan for moving forward, starting tomorrow night into Sunday, and then next Wednesday night, changes that are coming and how we're going to proceed forward. So tomorrow night, we are asking that people not assemble here at the church. Instead, what we're going to do is Brother Zach is going to be uploading a video of our Wednesday night service on our YouTube channel. And later today, later in the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to be sending to every member. We have your contact information, whether it's by text or by email or by phone call. We're going to be making sure every member has a link that they can go to our church's YouTube page and view the Wednesday evening service. And so I encourage you to do that. Now, I know that not everybody is on the internet or uses the internet. And if you don't have the internet or don't use the internet, and you want to be able to still view that and be a part of it, then by all means, find somebody who does have access to that. Get together with them, and we can still come together for things like that. Make sure you're not sick, but we can come together and watch the service that way. And that's how we're going to handle tomorrow night's service, the Wednesday evening service. On Sunday, once again, we're not going to be having services here at the church. We're going to try to honor the president's request of not meeting in groups of 10 or more. And instead, we're going to, Lord willing, we're working hard on it this week, being set up to live stream our 10:30 morning service at 10:30, and then live stream our 6 o'clock evening service at 6 o'clock. And once again, that will be done through our church's YouTube channel. And so I want to encourage you to be able to log in this week. Feel free to text or call and ask questions. We're going to try to answer anything that we can to the best of our ability. But we want you to understand that for Wednesday night and this upcoming Sunday, that's how we're going to proceed further. And then finally, starting a week from Wednesday, we're going to meet here at the church again. We just can only have 49 people in our main auditorium. We'll have to divert more than that to our fellowship hall or other rooms where we'll have a live stream feed there, and we can still meet together but just watch the service in other locations on the church property on a viewing screen. So that's what we're looking at doing, and I hope you'll get behind it. I hope you'll understand it. I hope you'll have the right spirit about it, and make sure you hear the message on YouTube tomorrow night that will go into that in a little bit more depth. Thank you.